Today, I'm going to be showing you guys this new VC method in NBA 2K26 Arcade Edition. Everybody's doing the association mode one. That one only gives you about 3,000 to 400 to 5,000 VC a game. The one I'm going to show you gives you 20K. That's right, 20K VC guaranteed every time you do this method. So that means if you do it multiple times, you can easily scale up to like 500K, 1 million VC easily if you just rinse and repeat every time. So enough yapping, let me show you how to do it. So you want to click on the association mode, right? You're going to click on one of your open files you have open, press next, and then you want to head over to the 80s error. So remember, not modern error, the 80s error. Once you do that, press enter. And now, as you can see, these are called missions or tasks or goals that you're supposed to do to get the VC. So the highest one you see is 20,000 VC for winning 5 NBA championships. That's the one we want to focus on the most. We don't care about the other ones. We want the 20K. We came for the big cash, not the little cash. So what you're going to do is hit next. And you want to pay attention closely to what I do. So you want to turn trade deadlines off. You want to turn trade override on and allow CPU trade off and allow injuries off. Then you leave everything else default. Do not touch nothing else. Hit next. And then this is important too. You want to pick for your team the Los Angeles Lakers. Do not pick any other team. Pick the Los Angeles Lakers. Don't try to be a hero. Pick the team I tell you to pick. And then hit next. Next step, pick everything. Put everything on auto. Once you do that, hit next once more. And now, this is the part that's going to take a lot of work to do. If you are an impatient person, I'm just letting you know, you got to work for that 20K VC. No, I'm serious. I'm not joking. You got to work for it. It's going to take a lot of your time. It's going to be a pretty long video. So if you have TikTok brain, click off the video and you ain't getting no 20K VC. Just stick to the association method and stick to your 2,000 to 5,000 VC per association. Instead of 20K, you can rinse and repeat and easily scale up, like I said, to the 500Ks to the mils. So you want to be a millionaire? Listen to what I'm finna tell you next. Now, once you are here, you're going to hit the menu. You're going to go to trade. And then you're going to go to choose team tab. Press that. And the first 2 players you are going to trade for and grab is Julius Erving and Moses Malone and Julius Erving. You're going to grab those 2 and you're going to head to your side. And you're going to trade up 260 overall bums that you do not want to get anyways. You want to flush these 60s and 70 overalls out for the higher overall players. That's what we're doing. So you're going to pick the 2, hit apply, and the Sixers, stupidly enough, are going to accept the trade and give them right up to you. Next person you're going to grab, go to choose team again. You're going to go to Boston Celtics, and you're going to grab Mr. Larry Legend himself, Larry Bird. Press OK. Once again, you're going to flush a 60 overall out or a low overall player. Doesn't matter. Grab any one of them. They're all scrubs anyways. Grab them. Hit apply. And once more, stupidly enough, the Boston Celtics are going to give you Larry Legend. And now, you're going to head over to Dallas Mavericks. Choose team again. You're going to grab on Dallas Mavericks. You're going to grab Mark. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, so I'm just going to call him Mark. So you're going to head over and grab Mark. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it, but you see what I clicked on. So you're going to grab this guy. Once again, you're going to find a low overall player. Flush him out. Trade for old Marky boy. And you got him. And now the last person we need to grab. I know you're starting to get a little anxious, like how many more players? Oh, just one more. And by the way, we're not done yet, so we're going to grab more players later on. So now the last person we need to grab is from the bad boy Pistons, Isaiah Thomas. So you're going to head over to Detroit Pistons and grab old Isaiah Thomas. You're going to grab him, trade for a low overall player. So let me see what I got. I'm going to grab Calvin Garrett, 68, flush him out, and grab Isaiah Thomas. So now we are done trading for now. Now what you're going to do is hit sim all the way to the end of April. What that's going to do is put us directly in the playoffs. And one of your players, most likely Larry Bird, since he's your highest overall player, should win MVP. We don't care about MVP. You're going to hit no. So every March, you're going to get this contract extension crap. Just hit no. And now we're at the end of April. And we should get to playoffs. So remember, do not skip anything. This is an important part as well. So you're going to be getting players about a couple times. So regular seasons is done. Larry Bird won MVP. We don't care. Congrats. So he got it. Now what we're going to do once it's finished. Now we're going to sim the NBA finals. So just sim playoffs. Sim that, and you guys won your first championship. So that's 1 down, 4 more to go to that 20K VC. Now, what you do next is you want to, so once you're done with the finals and playoffs is over, what you want to do, so I'm wait till that's done. Okay. So what you want to do next is go to NBA draft. Click on NBA draft. What we want to do is see where Michael Jordan and Akeem Olajuwon had to. Why, you may ask? Because those players are going to eventually turn into high overalls, and they're the best player in the next up-and-coming draft. And our other players are going to get old, their overalls are going to draft, and we're going to also get new players coming in and out. So what we want to do is not make sure our overall doesn't drop too quickly yet. That means we won't get the championships. Duh. Okay, so now we're going to click on NBA draft once more, and we're going to enter the draft. We're going to sim to user pick, so we can skip it and see where Jordan and Akeem went. So we're going to hit sim again. Just click sim to user pick. Draft is done. So Michael Jordan went to Atlanta, and Akeem went to Dallas. So what I'm going to do, so just make sure you memorize where they went. So I'm going to put in my notes quickly that I'm just going to put Jordan went to ATL, and Akeem has gone to Dallas. So just make sure you write somewhere where these two players went. They're important to grab. We don't care about Stockton. We want the 285s. So we're going to go grab Michael Jordan and Akeem. So I wrote down where they're located in my notes. Now, once you do that, just hit next. And then once it's done saving, you're going to advance to the next season. So we're going to click advance to next season. All right. Okay. Now what we're going to do is go ahead and grab Jordan and Akeem. So remember, again, choose team. You want to head over to wherever Jordan and Akeem is located for you. So remember, Michael Jordan on my screen was in Atlanta. So he's on the Hawks. So where's Michael Jordan? He should be here somewhere. There he is, Michael Jeffrey Jordan. So we're going to grab him. And remember, we're going to flush a low overall player, preferably 60s and 70s. So we're going to grab this guy. So, and this is a great thing that came up right now. So whenever you try to grab a low overall player sometimes, they won't let you. They'll block it because those players are still contracted still for 15 more days, most likely. So that's okay. Try the next one. This one's also blocked. Let's try the 71. He's blocked. Let's try 75. We're good now. Boom. Apply. Grab him. And the Hawks have agreed to give us Jordan. Now we're going to grab Akeem. He's on Dallas for me. But on your screen, he might be on a different team. So we're going to go to Dallas. Believe it should be Dallas Mavericks. Okay. Dallas Mavericks. Where are you? There he is. Okay. And then we're going to look for Akeem Olajuwon. There he is. We're going to click OK. Go on our side. And we're going to find the low overall player to get rid of. So these two, I believe, were blocked. So I couldn't grab these two. I'll try Ricky Wordman. He is blocked as well. So let me see. Try Bob McAdoo, 75. So we're going to get rid of him and grab Akeem. Okay. And then you're going to do that, accept, yep, they agreed. And now what you do is you want to sim to the end of April once more. And then after this, guys, we're going to grab one more player, but not yet. So just sim to the end of April, and then I'll tell you when. So, and then we're going to grab one more. So hit no every March. That little contract extension crap is going to come up. Just hit no, and then send to the end of April. Okay, so we're at the end of April. We should be heading to playoffs. And another player from our team should get MVP, I believe. Yep, Isaiah Thomas got it. Nice. We don't care. So we're going to sim the playoffs, and then we're going to enter the NBA draft one more time. So we won our second chip. So now we got 3 more to go. All we need is 5, guys. So we're gonna grab one more player. Then after that, we can continue to sim out into the 80s era ends, and then we're gonna get our 20K VC. So Larry Bird won Finals MVP. Great. We don't care. We just want the championships. So the last player we're gonna get is Karl Malone. Now we're gonna enter NBA draft. Make sure you enter NBA draft. Click it, and then you're gonna click it once more, and then it's gonna bring you right into the draft. So we're gonna go click NBA. Oh, not lottery. NBA draft. We're gonna enter sim user picks because we want to skip and see directly where Malone went. So we're gonna click it again. Sim to user pick. Remember, click that, and we want to see where Mr. Karl Malone went. Okay. So we're gonna grab Karl Malone. So for me, Karl Malone went to Sacramento Kings. So that's where we're gonna look. But on yours, he might be in a different place. But for me, Karl went to Sac. Okay. So remember, pay attention to that, to where these players are going. Then after we get Malone, we don't have to do no more grabbing players. We can just continue to sim out. And then pretty much the easy part comes there. So we're going to advance to the next season. And then once we get back to our little menu, we're going to go trade for Karl Malone. So remember that. Do not do nothing else. Okay. So now you're going to hit the menu button. Go to trade. Choose team. And Karl Malone was on Sacramento for me. So remember, yours, he might be at a different place. So if he's in Sac like mine's, that's great. So where's Karl Malone? He should be right here. There he goes. So Karl Malone, we're going to go ahead and grab him. And we're going to find the lowest overall player we can find and get rid of them. Let me see, who can I trade? Nope. Blocked. Yep, so Manute Bowl I can get rid of. Hit apply. Trade your player from Malone. And the Kings have agreed. Boom. Now, what we do, it just keeps simming into that. See the 5 at the top? That's your counter. That's how many years you got left. Once that thing reaches 0, it's over and you're going to get your 20K VC. Now what we do now is just keep simming to the end of April and keep simming in playoffs and keep advancing to next season until you finish. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut the video and get to the end part because you guys don't want to watch me sim for about 4 times more. You guys don't want to see that, and I don't want to let that roll out and make the video even longer than what it is. So keep simming, keep advancing the next season until it hits zero, and then I'm going to show you what it should look like once you finish doing that. So, all right, so I'm back. I'm at year zero. So what we're going to do once you hit year zero is you're going to sim one last time, and that'll be it. So you may have noticed, and I don't want you guys to panic, you might have noticed you stopped winning NBA finals, you stopped winning MVPs, and you started losing a lot of games. That's completely normal. That's because your players have aged, which means their overalls go down. They got weak. Players have been traded and signed to your team, so that's completely normal. So, and before you panic, just to check and make sure you won the 5 championships to get the 20K VC, you're gonna hit menu, and you're gonna go to era goal. So as you can see, 5 out of 5 NBA championships won. And I also got 6 out of 5 most valuable players. So that's actually 30K VC. Oh shoot. And it even tells you what you're gonna get, reward bonus, 30K VC. Basically, I know I said 20, but I guess 30K VC. My bad. So you're actually getting a lot more. So you just check that, and it shows you if you hit it. So you should see it completed. If not, then you clearly didn't pay attention. Now what you're gonna do once you hit zero is you're gonna sim one last time, and that's it. And you're gonna get your VC. Pay attention to my VC at the top. So it's 86,960. I'm sorry, 945. So you see that at the top. Once I go back into the neighborhood, you're gonna see that VC move. So I'm gonna get 30K VC off rip, which is crazy. And if you, like I said, you keep rinsing and repeating this mode, you're gonna easily max out your player within one day if you actually did what I told you to do. So remember, sim to the end of April. So you're gonna hit next, and this will be the last time you're gonna sim. This is it. You're gonna get your 30K VC if you've done what I told you to do. Sim the playoffs. You're gonna sim it. It doesn't matter if you lose games at this point or stop winning finals MVPs or MVPs, because once you get the 5 championships, all the other stuff is irrelevant if you lose it now. That's just completely normal. So don't panic. I know some of you guys are probably like, man, I stopped winning finals MVPs and championships. Oh no, trust me, you already been hit the goal. You just skipping out the boring stuff and getting to the goods, which is the VC. So you're gonna sim, and now it's over. So the errors thing is over. So you're gonna press proceed, hit next, and boom. It should tell you how many championships you won. So I won a total of 5. That's what you should see. And then now you go to claim and quit. So we're gonna hit claim and quit. If it works, come on. Okay, technical difficulties. So it should have worked. And now you're gonna hit my career, and you're gonna go into your park or neighborhood, whatever you want to call it, and then you hit your menu, go to my player, attributes, and boom, look at that. 30K VC for free. I didn't pay any hackers. I didn't bot it. I didn't jailbreak nothing. I did it off of hard work. So remember, like I said, this method does take a little bit of your time. But like I said, that's 30K VC off the rip. If you do this multiple times, you ain't even got to do it no more. You can just max out one build or whatever you plan to do, and then that's it. Or you can just do it multiple times to get the million and do multiple builds. You know, however you want to do it, it's your account, however you want to do it. But like I said, this method is legit. 30K VC for free. You don't gotta pay no dues or no woman for no service just to get VC, because when you end up doing that type of stuff, paying for these little hacker dudes or hacker women, they basically will have your iCloud information, have your wallet. They can see all your credit cards, your information. You don't want to hand that stuff to them. So I got you, boys and girls. So all I ask for is you give me a thumbs up. You can leave a comment down below saying thank you or whatever you want to leave, or you don't even got to leave nothing. I'll take the thumbs up. Whatever, you want to do to show support. But that's all. I know y'all been asking for it, and I'm delivering it to you. So I want to help y'all boys eat, 'cause I want to see everybody eat. But that's all. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.